Howdy everyone, this is Nutz. You're watching episode 6 of Kleines Land. Hopefully you'll stick around to see what happens. Howdy, how is everyone doing today? Oh my goodness. We are working to the bitter end. Yes, we are. We're trying to get everything done. Oh my goodness, of course. That just had to happen. All right, you're done. You're done. So, what is going on here? We have done a couple things since we last spoke. Let's take a look at stuff really quick, so we can see what's going on here. This field right here, we have planted. We had OSR in here. We had gone ahead and actually plowed that under, planted soybeans in there. I'll explain that in just a second. And in this field out here, we're planting wheat, and I'll explain that too. So one of the things that we were looking at last time is on these fields here, we were having issues, or at least I thought we were having issues with our yields. That's a very good possibility what's going on. We are having issues. So what I actually did on this field over here, instead of planting OSR, I went and I just spread fertilizer over there to see what happened. And now when we're actually over here, let me hop on out. If you take a look down here in the right hand corner, I can't actually use my mouse. Oh man. If you take a look down in there, it's saying the pH level is perfect and the nitrogen level is perfect. That is awesome. And as you come over here, if you take a look at those numbers, I think they're going to change once you get over here to the other soil type. Yep, as you can see down there, the pH level is still perfect. The nitrogen level is still perfect, even though they changed. So I'm hoping now we actually are going to get a perfect yield off of this field. I don't know. Fingers are crossed. Not sure what's actually going to happen, but we're going to wait and see. So I'm actually going to go ahead and get this going before it gets too dark. Over on our other field, field 2 over there, we actually have the smaller international that we just got sitting over there, ready to go, ready to start rocking and rolling when the weeds come, because they will be coming. You know it's going to happen sometime in the night. That's the only way that things are going to ever happen, is when they come directly at night. The only good thing we got going for us right now is that it is still sunny. There's no rain. You can see rain spots all over the place, but oh my goodness, yeah. So let me get done with this here, and I'll show you what's going on here with why we decided to go with wheat and why we decided to go with soybeans. Almost did corn, not gonna lie, almost did corn right there. Pick that up, come around here, we'll get this last little bit. So this episode is being recorded just a little while after episode 5. Yes, after episode 5, because this is 6. After episode 5, there weren't many comments, but there was a couple. Just want to say, hey, you know, the love and the appreciation you're giving out there, Medi, just phenomenal. I appreciate it, man. I definitely do appreciate it. There wasn't much of anything else, so that's okay. That's no big deal. But we do have some good news. We are up to 14 subscribers. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm more excited about that than I probably should be, but I'm okay with that. All right, so I open that up. Cover that back up. So now that we're over here, we'll go ahead and we'll put this stuff away, and I will kind of explain to you what I'm seeing in the near future for this, for why we actually harvested stuff that we did. And no, that's not a pile of snow at our front door. That's lime. The bucket was full. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just dumped it right there for the time being. Oh man, and we actually had the Massey out in field 2. What was it? The fertilizers. Heck with it, that's fine. The fertilizer spreader was full, and what ended up happening was the front end was so heavy that we were actually lifting the plow out of the ground, and we couldn't get any traction. So I just dumped it. I just brought it over here, dumped it on the ground, went back, did our business, got stuff done. Now, let's get into the nuts and bolts, if you will. So good news is barley is going up. We have some barley we're sitting on. That's awesome. We have, where was it? The oats. The oats have finally stopped going up at these prices right here. So I think we're going to go ahead and sell oats, which actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that right now while we're talking. There we go. Let's get these oats sold. But if you're taking a look at those prices, we'll go back and take a look at this again when we're filling. It appears that the soybeans are kind of in that same exact position they were right before they skyrocketed up in price last time. So that's kind of the reason why I wanted to go ahead and plant the soybeans out in that field. Yep, do the oats. We'll go to land handle. Yes, so soybeans, this one right here, if you do remember last time, it was at $1,700 when we sold it. Like, all right, this is a good price. An hour later, 2 hours later, whatever the heck it was, it jumped up to $2,400. Oh, it was a gut check. Oh, the wound is still fresh. So we are going to go ahead and plant soybeans out there in the anticipation that price is going to jump right back up again. I'm hoping. Hopefully your fingers are crossed along with mine, but we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. And this price for wheat, it's not high by any means. I think wheat actually on this gets up over 1,000. But with that being said, it's kind of hovering around in that position where it could jump up. It could tank. It very well possibly could tank. But I'm kind of having the anticipation that it is going to jump up. So that's why we ended up planting wheat out here and soybeans over in field 2. Now, we just got that loading wagon, so we had to do something that was going to leave a straw swath again, and that's why I decided to go with this versus these other 2 grains. So I think at this point right here, I am going to drive this over here. We'll go ahead and take a look and see what we get. Oh, yeah. Now, one of the things I did add a little bit more. I mean, you can see I still have these lines up here. I did add a couple points along the way, added a couple routes. One thing I wanted to do, and this is more or less I was holding off to show you guys. So now this point right here, this is kind of off out of nowhere. I don't think I want it to drive over there or do anything funky for the time being. And I don't want my driver to get confused. So what you want to do is if you want to delete a mark, a point, if you will, you want to make sure that this little indicator, this shows you which one is the closest point that you're closest to. So we're going to come over here, we're going to get to that guy, and we're going to click this one right here, the delete. And it goes away, boom. Now we don't have much of an issue right there. Oh, I know. It's fancy, super, super fancy. So I'm going to go like this, get that off of there for right now. I could go ahead and put a point on here to have our guy drive right into land handle. But for the time being, I think we're just going to say it is what it is. So let's come up here. Let's sell these oats. Ooh, cross the fingers. We need a big one. We need a big one. Oh, yeah. I just love it. The money's going up. The money's going up, folks. Oh, yeah. Almost 13 grand. Hot dog. It was a good thing that we waited. Oh, boy. Yes. So, guys, it's late. I think I'll go ahead, leave you be, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. I'm going to keep an eye on the price for the barley because it's going up as well. If it does go up to a point where we can sell it, I'll sell it and let you know how everything turns out. But until that point, I'll see you guys in a little while. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, did we ever stay up late to sell our barley? It was almost midnight when the prices topped out. Oh my goodness, the prices topped out at $1,082. I got nervous around 1,080, so that's when I sold it. We took our barley and we sold it for a price of $9,358. Holy cats, we made a good haul off of that one. That is for darn sure. Oh, gotta love it. We also went and paid off a little bit of our debt. We'll jump in and take a peek at that in just a second here. Couple things that happened already this morning. There was 2 fertilizing contracts. We took care of those, jumped on them, got them. Good times. And we seen this harvesting contract for Field 1. So I figured, you know what? What the heck? Let's do it. Why not? And oh gosh, you know what? I bet you I didn't do it. Okay. Hey, good. I was a little worried because we do have the ability to pick up the wheat. That is one of the things we do have on straw harvest contract. I don't know what it's called. I don't remember. Essentially, I can pick up the straw from the contract. That's what it comes down to. So that's what I got. I was a little worried I wasn't going to be doing that at the second. So let's come over here and let's get this tractor up and running. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, we're going to get the trailer hooked up to this, and then we'll take a look at our totals because it is a new day. Oh my gosh, yesterday was a good day. It was a good day for us. Like I said, I know what the numbers are. I kind of ran the math so I know where we're at, but I want to show you guys. But first, let's go over here. Let's get this stuff going. One thing I did notice, well, that's a little sketchy. Whatever. One thing that I did notice is that as of right now, we have maxed out the amount of chickens that we have. We are making a lot of eggs. Now, there's a couple things we could do at this point. We could say, all right, we maxed out our chickens. That's good. That's one less thing we have to worry about. We could do that. But what I think I'm going to end up doing, instead of leaving the chickens the way they are, I think I'm going to sell a couple of them. I think we're going to go ahead and sell a couple of those chickens here in a little bit. Let's get this up here. I want to at least get this rocking and rolling first, and then we'll look at everything else here in just a second. All right, fill that up. Take a half a second, unload it. Perfect. Not sure how, with a tank of 1,800 on the dot, we got a little over. That's odd. I'm not, at the heck with it. I'm not even going to ask questions. It is what it is. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to drive this guy forward. Pipe that in really quick. Bring this guy forward, and then once we get up here and start going back towards the farm, I will hire a helper, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at the numbers for everything. And then once we get done with that, nope, we'll go ahead and do it right now. We'll turn time back up. I was going to wait until we got done talking, but why? Let's just do it. Let's just do it, man. All right, back this guy up. Now, hopefully this isn't too loud. Now, one thing that I have been noticing in my past videos is that the in-game sound seems to be pretty quiet. So I turned everything up a little bit today. Hopefully it's a little bit louder, but not unbearable. So let me know. Send it in the comments. If it sounds way too loud, I'll do my editing. See if it sounds too loud in there. I'll damp it down. But again, if there's something you guys see, something that's not quite right, let me know in the comments. I'm a sponge. I just want to make things the best I possibly can. So with that being said, let's go right here. All right, yesterday was Thursday. We come on down here. Oh, this is how much we make in an entire day from the greenhouses. So every day we're adding on another $5,000. That's not bad. It's not bad. Like I said, I'm not adding it up into this. But what we have here, this was a good day, our best day so far for harvest income. We have 24,747. Contract was not the best contract day, but still pretty darn good. It's 7,253. And the one really cool thing about these two sets of numbers, when you add them together, it is 32,000 on the dot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Super cool. Super, super cool. So we take those numbers, the 32,000 added on to our total from yesterday of 51, almost 52,000, and our brand new running total is $83,981. Oh my gosh, we are almost a tenth of the way to $1 million. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it, to be honest with you guys. Oh man, I thought $1 million was going to take forever. Well, I think I'm getting a little ahead of myself. We're nowhere near $1 million. Oh, man. So one of the things I think I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to repay some of this debt. We'll leave that much in there just in case. $45,000 left in debt. That's not bad at all. At all. That's not too bad. We're starting to cut that thing down. But one thing is, I think we are going to have some expenses coming up here. Oh, jeepers. That guy's almost done. Let's run over here, grab the tractor. Now, we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at stuff too, because you know what I was saying earlier about wheat prices? It looks like wheat prices are going to go up. It looks like soybean prices are going to go up. Well, guess what? They're going up. Actually, there's a great demand right here at Land Handle. So we are going to end up trying super, super hard. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do. We just gotta let the stuff go. We're gonna see if we can get our crops harvested in time before that great demand runs out. I hope we can. I really do. Oh my goodness, that's kind of loud. Well, I don't know what you guys thought of it. To me, it seemed really loud. That's one thing I do notice too, because like I've mentioned before, one thing that I do as well, other than this here, is I do stream on Twitch. I have a link in my page. I'll leave it down in the description for this episode as well. But that's one thing I find very odd, is that when I'm going ahead and streaming, it sounds really, really loud in my headphones. But what you guys hear, it's actually really quiet. It's kind of odd. It's kind of odd. So let's come over here to our chickens, because I don't think. Let me add on that so you guys aren't thinking that I just say I don't think. I try and think stuff through as much as possible. But animal transport, I don't think there's anything that hauls chickens. I think you just sell them. I don't know. I'm going to assume that's what the case is. So let's come right here. Yep, we just sell them right here. And what I'm going to do... No, I was going to go ahead and sell the roosters, but I think we'll leave the roosters and we're going to sell that guy. 2, 3, 4. I want to get down to 20. So we'll get back down to 20 with a fee. Well, why can't I just transport them myself? I may have to go on Mod Hub. I don't know if you guys know of any mods. I'm going to go on Mod Hub. We're going to let this slide for now. Helper H is blocked by an object. Of course he's blocked by an object. Why wouldn't he be blocked by an object? I'm going to go on Mod Hub and see if there's anything out there that allows me to haul chickens. I don't think there is. But that's kind of a ridiculous... getting in the way, This is a unique dance. I don't think there's anything out there that actually allows me to haul chickens. I wish there was, but I don't think there is. That would really come in handy. Yeah, because otherwise I sell those 10 chickens and I'm selling them for $100 because of fees and everything like that. And that's kind of insane. It's not really worth it if you ask me. Yeah, super odd. So what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to finish up this contract. I'm actually going to get our straw picker-upper, the Swiffer picker-upper, and we will go ahead and pick this up along the way, and I'm going to keep track of that so that we can see how much we get to see if we're actually having this stuff make sense. So with that being said, guys, I'll catch you in a little while. Hi everyone, welcome back. We are not quite at the location I last said we would end up being. We had a couple things happen. One, for me, it's a new day. I ended up having to stop what I was recording, stop working on the farm, doing all that stuff. So this is a new day for me on here. But a couple things had happened. I had taken the time and downloaded a couple other items. We'll go take a look at the mods here in just a little bit. One of the things I was doing, if you guys remember, I was talking about the Modern Classic DLC, and I was wondering, why the heck do I have that on there? All right, load the game back up, make sure that's not on there. All right, mark that down really quick. And unfortunately, this Massey Ferguson that I got here was part of that. So I came back out in the field, or I should say came back in the game, was trying to tab over, trying to figure out where this thing was. Finally, I went out to the field where I was collecting the straw, and here was this wagon. Here was this guy, the front loader and bucket, sitting just like this with no tractor there. Oh, man. That was not fun. Not fun at all. Oh, yikes. But one of the things that I did end up... Oh, man, I can't even believe that. One of the things I did end up downloading. Now, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to actually sell this guy here really quick. I'll explain to you guys in just a second why here. I did download a couple more medium-sized tractors. We tab over. We'll repair that. Yes. Sell. We're selling it for $10,227. Sell. Okay. Perfect. And I did medium tractors. We don't want those. I did download a couple more small tractors. So we ended up getting this pack here. This is a Massey Ferguson pack. Horsepower-wise, they're pretty darn good. These ones are definitely underneath. They're right at that limit of 99. We could get 100, but they're a little pricey, so we'll see about those. I wasn't aware of that. That's the guy I accidentally deleted. Oops. I also got this same, or Same, or I'm not sure how you say it. I got this pack, these guys here. It comes with these two tractors right here, which I'm not sure what the difference is, other than a name. Whatever. And then I got these guys come along with that pack too, so these might be options. This guy has a PTO in the front, so that definitely is something that interested me until I looked at the milling machine and seen the milling machine needed 95 horsepower. Oh, shoot. So this still is a viable option because it is 90 horsepower. And it does have the PTO on the front, which I like the ability of at least having that on there. So this is definitely something that we probably will end up getting in the near future. One thing I am going to have to do, now that I'm driving this tractor around, I don't remember if I got the wide tires or the weighted wheels or any of that stuff right off the bat. So what I'm probably going to end up having to do is go back and watch the first episode and see what I actually picked. I don't remember. I just don't remember. So that's what we got going on over here for this stuff. Now back up and let's take a look at, where are you? Loading wagons. Okay, so this is the guy we had. 12 grand, not too bad. 8,000, 40 horsepower, perfect. Perfect. I hate having to go unload this every time. Oh my gosh. So I ended up finding this guy. This is the one I was talking to you guys about. I tried first. 25,000. Okay, it says 24,000 is what we end up getting for this. I absolutely love this thing. This is great. Unfortunately, we just have tractors that are too small to be able to handle this right now. This is what I found. This goes faster than this guy. Okay, it goes faster, and it can fit 5,000 more liters into it. So we are going to go ahead and purchase this guy. We want the large, or the big, and we want it like that. I think it'll work better for us with it down. I don't like the aluminum. We'll go with the wood. I don't know. Let's see. Well, I don't really have to worry. We don't have a lot of options on that one. Yeah, we'll go with a black. I like how that looks. All right, and buy. So we actually saved ourselves some money by going ahead and doing that. Now, you might be telling yourself, well, we did take a loss on this. We have more than paid for the difference with the amount of straw that we've got this last time and this time currently. So good times, good times. Another thing I ended up doing here is I ended up downloading, oh gosh, I don't remember what it is. It's like the animal transportation mod, whatever. It allows you to put chickens in this guy. Unfortunately, I did have a modded trailer that I had. I like using it. I've used it in the past. Because it's modded, it wouldn't let me put chickens into it. I don't know if it's just that one particular one or if that's how it goes all the time. I don't know. I also got a couple other balers and whatnot in here, so we have more options available to us on what we want to do. But for the time being, we are going to hop back into this guy and give it a whirl. Why not? Oh no. Oh no. We also technically completed the contract for Field 1, where we were going ahead and harvesting. We have not accepted it yet. Off of the wheat that we did sell, that we got that was the extra, we ended up with, I think, 2,500 somewhere in there dollars that we made off that. And at the very moment, I think we have about almost $5,000 or 5,000 liters still sitting in the silo. So we are going to, I think, hold on to that for just a little bit. I know there's a great demand, but I think we're going to hold on to it and sell it all with what we got. Because if we take a look at the prices, yeah, great demand is gone. We've lost the ability, we've lost that great demand. Now, barley's up here, so this is kind of making me think that this might get up a little bit higher too. Worst case scenario, we put it off to the side and it is what it is. It's not the big deal. All right, let's just check and, okay, so we do have to unfold this one. Okay. Most loading wagons I've seen don't end up having it do that. All right. Let's turn that off. Let's see how she goes. Oop, get that off the screen. Oh my gosh, already I feel warmer and fuzzier on the inside. All right. Yeah, I just had to bring you guys in and kind of show you what was going on. My horseless wagon thing happening here. It was kind of creepy. So, oh man, I think I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. I'll accept the contract, see where we're at with things, and I think I probably won't bring you guys back in until it's ready to harvest one of our fields. It could be the soybeans, it could be, gosh, I think that's canola. I don't know. It probably is canola. You guys will probably remember better than me, so I'll get you guys in a little while. Welcome back, everyone. The soybeans are ready. I'm excited. I'm soytastic. Oh man, that was bad. I know. You're gonna just have to get used to that sort of stuff. That's what ends up happening. I brought you guys in here before we started doing any of the harvesting because I wanted you to look. If you can notice, I can't use my clicker right now. But if you look down in the right-hand corner, you'll see how I have the pH. Some says perfect, some says okay. That's the nitrogen that's bumping around. I apologize. but it's looking like stuff is generally pretty good out here. So I'm kind of curious to see what's going to end up happening with our harvest. Now, if the pH is perfect and the nitrogen is perfect, we should have a max yield. We should. I don't know if we will. We should. So that's why I wanted to bring you guys in here and just take a peek at that prior to everything happening. And we can also come in here and start this guy up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's just scary. Oh man, so we're gonna get this up here. Ooh, before we start, let's go like this. You know what the heck with it. We'll go like this. Oh, I didn't mean to turn that down. We'll go ahead and we will repair this right now. That way everything's fixed, everything's good to go. We shouldn't have any issues. We should, in theory, get our max yield. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we're definitely doing everything we possibly can at this point to make it happen. So let's come over here, repair, tab over, repair, yes, back. Oh my gosh, $12 to fix all that. And that price right there is pretty convenient if you ask me. So let's head on over here. We have some other things I want to talk to you about, but we're going to head on over here. Oh, goodness. Whew, that was close. We almost ran over our chickens. That would not be good. Alright, so we're going to start right here. We'll hire someone and let it go. It's kind of loud, but we'll let it go. Actually, you know what? Let's hop back in this thing. Let's see what it's looking like. Let's bring the map on here. I guess the yield is looking a little better. I don't know. Maybe we'll go in here and take a peek at this. pH, nitrogen, yield. Let's look at our yield. So it looks like we're getting about 80% in this area and 100% on everything else. It's kind of unfortunate we can't get up to 125 no matter what we do. I mean, the field was limed. It was fertilized twice. I'm just not sure what's going on, and it looks like he's not getting everything. Yeah, the fence scared him. Oh well, it is what it is. So let's take a walk over here. Let's see what's going on with the chickens, because since it would actually cost more for us, let's turn this thing off. We don't need that on. Since it would actually cost more for us to sell the chickens instead of, coming in this menu, selling them, I mean, we're making nothing on the chickens. For granted, we bought only a couple of them and the rest hatched, so okay, it's that. To go ahead and lease something, it's going to cost a lot of money to lease it. We'd have to sell a heck of a ton of chickens to pay it off, so I think we're just going to leave everything as is with the chickens. If anything, now I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I'm not sure if I want to get rid of the rooster, and then it is what it is. We just end up getting one more chicken in there, which I might end up doing. Or what? I'm not sure. So we're going to hold off on that. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the eggs, because we are starting to get a little bit of a pile here. And obviously, as we know, chickens, or chicken eggs, however you want to look at it, are worth a ton. An absolute ton. So I think what I want to do when it comes to the eggs, I mean, I know that is a really, really good price. We could make a ton of money off of it. I think I want to wait, see if this moves at all. We'll kind of keep a mental note. I'll actually write that down right now, that the eggs are $7,000 and $28. And we'll kind of see how that goes, see what that happens. I'm really hoping that we'll have a great demand for the eggs. That would be, oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. I can't imagine how high that'd end up getting. But I think that's what we're going to do. We're kind of going to see how that reacts, and we're going to hope for a great demand. But I don't know. That does seem like a pretty good price for eggs. But I don't know. I haven't... I don't do eggs that often. I don't do chickens that often where we actually can make a good chunk of money off them. So we're going to hold off on that, just see what's going on. Oh, and since we are on there, I'm sorry. Since we are on there, where are we? Come on back now. Okay, so the wheat is going up. Now, if I remember correctly, it was a little over 800 when there was a great demand, so we'll kind of play that one by ear and see what happens. I'm hoping we can get this harvested and sold prior to that dropping like a stone. If we can, great. If we can't, that would stink. That definitely would stink. I would be okay with that. That's obviously much better, but I'd be okay with that worst case scenario. But just kind of taking a look and seeing what we have right here, right now. What do we want to take and put in this next field? Obviously, we can't do any of this stuff over here. Ooh. I'm thinking we might end up... I'm thinking we might do corn. We'd end up having to get a different header, but we might do corn. We may do soy. Yeah, I think we're going to do corn in this field. I know this price is high. That's kind of high. But I think we're going to do corn in that field. So after this gets all said and done, we'll plant corn out there. It'll be great. Good times. Good times. Let's see how full that is. Well, I tell you what. I definitely like the fact that soybeans don't fill this thing up as fast. Oh, man. But ultimately, it is what it is. We might look at getting something else because I'll be honest with you, this field over here doing wheat, huge pain in the butt with this thing. I know we have wheat planted in this other field. Is that what it is? Growing stages. No, not weeds. Come on. Yeah, it is wheat. It is wheat in this field, so oof. Not looking forward to that, guys. Not looking forward to that at all. Let's actually hop over here, grab our tractor, and we're going to unload that guy real quick. We'll do it while it's moving. Why not? We'll live life on the dangerous side. That way, we at least have some soybeans in here. If for some reason the market starts to go bad, we can quickly hop over and sell what we have. Plus, you know, we're, as you can see now up here, Helper J is nearly full, so it's for the best. But if that's the case, just as a rough guess, we're probably going to end up with somewhere in the neighborhood of, I'd say about 30, not 30, sorry, about 4,000, 5,000 liters in this field, which that ain't bad for soybeans in this tiny field, so that's pretty good. I think what we're going to go ahead and do is I will go ahead and finish doing this. Hopefully we'll be able to figure some more stuff out. Oh, you know, this gives me a great opportunity to say, hey guys, you like what you heard, you like what you seen. Oh, best thing you can do to help support this channel is to go ahead, smash that like button, leave a comment. I don't care what the comment is. Tell me, hey, you're a bum, I don't care. You know, whatever it takes. Subscribe. Oh my gosh, guys. Thanks for stopping by.